Are you going on a cruise and wondering what are the very first things that you need to do right after boarding? I'm going to be going through the 15 things you need to do between boarding and sail away to make sure that your cruise starts off right. Hi there, I'm Ilana from the website lifewellcruise.com. Welcome back to my channel. Now, there is nothing that I like better than embarkation day. There's just something about walking up the gangway to your cruise ship after you've boarded and you know that you have a vacation of a lifetime ahead of you. And this feels the same whether it's your first cruise or your 100th. It just is something special. But if it's your first cruise or maybe you haven't cruised that much, you might be wondering what are the things that you absolutely must do immediately as soon as possible when you board that cruise ship, just to make sure that you don't miss out on anything and that you're not disappointed. Now, before I get started, I did want to mention that if you like this video, if you find it helpful, informative, enjoyable in any way, then please do give the video a big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And of course, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. All right, let's get started. First things first, go and drop your bags off in your cabin. Now, not every cruise line will allow you to go right to your cabin as soon as you board, but many cruise lines will actually allow you to do so. Sometimes you can stay in the cabin because they're actually ready. Other times they're still working on freshening up those cabins, but they will allow you to just drop those off. So drop them off, your carry-on bag, your beach bag, your purse maybe, just to be a little bit more hands-free on your cruise. Number 2, make sure that you put your valuables away in your cabin safe. Now, even if you don't stay in your cabin for very long, even if you're just dropping off your bags, you could still put your items into your cabin safe. And a big reason for this is that your cabin door, well, you'll notice when you go to your cabin that some of the other cabin doors might be left open as your cabin attendant is cleaning several cabins. So you don't really want your cabin door to be left open with your wallet just lying there or your jewelry just lying there. So make sure to put it in your cabin safe. Now, something to remember to put in your cabin safe as well are things that aren't so obvious. So beyond your wallet and your jewelry, remember to put your house keys and your car keys in your safe so that at the end of your cruise, when it's time to disembark, you remember where you put them. They are right there. Number 3, take a few minutes to freshen up yourself and to maybe change your clothes, get into a bathing suit, put that under your clothes. If it's been a long day of traveling or even if you've just come from the hotel, it's going to feel great to get into your cruise wear. Even something as simple as changing to your flip-flops is going to feel great. Number 4, if you're heading onto the cruise ship around lunchtime, you're probably going to be hungry for some cruise food. So definitely go and have some lunch. But I have a little tip for you. Try and avoid, if at all possible, well, not to go to the buffet and instead look for alternative restaurants instead. Now, you can actually find this out ahead of time by joining some Facebook groups for your cruise line or by looking at blogs and at videos, of course, and even by joining on Cruise Critic, your roll call. However, find out what is available on your cruise ship. And you'll even find this out when you do board. You can actually ask as well. The main dining room is often open and they'll have a nice lunch menu where you will be served. And you might also find some casual restaurants. For instance, on some of the princess ships, they have Alfredo's. It is a delicious casual Italian restaurant. That is very good. You'll also find some of the cafes available on some of the cruise ships. So there are definitely alternatives to the buffet. Number 5, do your safety or your e-muster drill. Now, in the past, I would have said to do this later because it would always have been scheduled, well, right before sail away. But now, as cruises are restarting in 2021 after this pause, well, the muster drill has become a safety drill. And in many cases, rather than doing this as a group together at a specified time, this can be personalized and you can do this on your mobile phone or your stateroom TV. So you can actually do this at any time. So if you've got the time while you're eating lunch, you can actually go through that safety drill on your phone. Then you can go to your meeting station and you can get that out of the way. Number 6, make reservations at some of the things that tend to sell out quickly. So some of these things include, well, those adult-only quiet areas, like on Princess Cruises, you have the Sanctuary. On Norwegian Cruise Line, you have the Vibe Beach Club. You might want to make reservations at the spa. You might want to make reservations for a special meal during the cruise, like Chef's Table. So these are all things, and if you are researching your cruise, you'll find out about some of those really special things that are sought after. Make those reservations as quickly as possible, maybe even before lunch. Number 7, have a drink. Okay, you don't need to have a drink, but you know what? If you've been running around and now you've made your reservations, maybe it's time to sit back for a few minutes, enjoy the atmosphere, and have a frozen cocktail. There is just something about having a drink, whether it's a mocktail or a cocktail, on Embarkation Day that feels pretty special. Number 8, don't forget to take Embarkation Day photos. Now, you might have taken an Embarkation Day photo with the ship photographer as you boarded the cruise ship, and if you did that, that's great, but take your own photos as well. It's just so much fun to have those Embarkation Day photos of you and your loved ones, your friends, your family, your kids. Just take it all in. Number 9, if you've got children, make sure that you go and register them for the kids club and that you do a little bit of a visit. So on the first day of the cruise, you're going to have a little bit of an open house. Oftentimes it might be between 1 and 3 or 2 and 4. So take that time to go with your children to the kids club. They'll meet their counselors. They might even meet other children. You'll feel more comfortable there. And they'll also see that you're very comfortable. Now, you'll also get a list of the activities, and they can actually start getting excited about going to the kids club, whether it's that night or the next morning. And then, well, if you do have kids, then once they like the kids club, you know that you'll have some adult time, they'll have some kids time, and then you'll also have some family time, and it will be altogether an amazing family cruise. Number 10, check the daily planner. Now, the daily planner is going to be available either on your phone or you may have access to a printed copy as well. So you can actually see, for instance, for the first day, when things are opening and when things are closing, you'll want to check out what activities are happening in the evening, what kind of shows there are. There's usually a welcome aboard show in the evening, as well as other activities as well. And you'll probably also see the highlights for, well, the main shows for the upcoming few days while you're on your cruise. Purchase your packages. So that includes the internet package, your drink packages, your soda packages, upgrading your beverage package. Now, you could have done this before your cruise. I do suggest that you do it if possible. It's definitely going to be a time saver, and you may have even saved some money if you did it before your cruise. But if you didn't do it already, make sure that you do it the first day. If you book, for instance, your drink package on the second day, all that happens is you lose out on that first day. It won't be any cheaper. So definitely make sure to do those things ASAP when you get on the cruise. Number 12, explore the cruise ship. Now, you want to make sure that you don't miss out on anything, especially these really big ships. It really is possible to not even notice that they have a pool at the front or a pool at the back. So make sure that you do check out the entire ship. Now, one way to do this is sometimes there is a scavenger hunt and you can join that. And this way you can explore the ship while you're also doing the scavenger hunt. Other times cruise ships have tours that are available. So you can do it like that, or you could do it informally and go on your own. Now, I have to say, I'm telling this to you as a bit of a cautionary tale because my parents, when they went on their second cruise, and it was with a different cruise line than their first, they did not realize that there was an entire area at the front of the ship, probably about 1/3 of the ship, that was up one deck. And really, the pool area was gorgeous. It was just a beautiful place that they would have enjoyed. And they told me out of the 7-day cruise, they found that on day 6, they just didn't know it was there. So it's a good idea. Take that little map that the cruise line will give you when you do board the ship and take a look around the entire ship. Number 13, something to be really careful about is your phone. Make sure to put it in airplane mode. Now, even if you buy the internet package, well, you don't want to use up the data on your phone plan, because you are going to be heading into international waters. And this is not the same thing as if you were staying in the United States or even when you are in a port like in the Bahamas. So definitely make sure that your phone is on airplane mode. Number 14, make sure that you take the time to take in Sail Away. It really is special. Now, even if you're feeling tired, even if you feel like unpacking, take in that 30 minutes to maybe 45 minutes to take in the moment, those few minutes that the cruise ship sails away from the shore. Now, you have a few options. You can join the sail away party. That is a lot of fun. So you can grab a drink and you can do a dance. You can join the cha-cha slide if you like, or you can just people watch if you like. That's definitely a lot of fun. Or you can take and sail away on your balcony. You can go to the bar at the back of the cruise ship and watch, well, the ship literally move away from the shore. It's all very good. If you've been on a cruise before, please let me know what you do for Sail Away, how you like to enjoy sail away best, please let me know in the comments below. It's definitely like my favorite part of embarkation day, if not the entire cruise. It's so good. In any case, make sure that you take in sail away. Number 15. Now you have some time to unpack, if you haven't done so already, between sail away and dinner. So do make sure that you unpack as soon as possible. I would suggest not waiting for nighttime after the shows, maybe when you're already tired or maybe you've had a few drinks. And definitely don't wait till the next morning because your cruise has already started and you want to get this out of the way. So cruise cabins, despite the fact that they're small, do actually still have storage space, so you can definitely hang things up. Don't bring any hangers from home. Ask your cabin steward for extra hangers if you need some. Bring some packing cubes because they're so handy. I found on my last cruise that I didn't need to unpack everything. I was able to keep some things in my packing cubes. I will leave some links down below of some handy, useful items that I personally bring on a cruise that you might find useful as well. But definitely try to unpack the first day of your cruise as soon as possible. Now, I hope these tips have been helpful, but I'd love to hear from you. What are the first things that you do on the first day of your cruise? And if it's your first cruise, please let me know. Any questions you have, please let me know in the comments below. Now, if you did find this video helpful, please do give it a big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And of course, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Bye for now. Happy cruising.